Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that do not know, my name is Sabrina, and for those of you that are returning subscribers here watching my videos, thank you so much for coming back and just showing me some love. But if you are not subscribed, what are you doing? Just hit that little red button that says subscribe. Just tap it, you know? You'd be doing me such a huge favor, and I would love you guys so much. But today's look is really pretty. I love the way it came out. I am recreating one of iluvsarahii's looks. I did a poll on Instagram asking you which look you would like to see here on my YouTube channel, and you guys chose this one. I of course am using her palette to create this look, which is Through My Eyes by Colourpop, and of course her. But I hope you guys enjoy watching. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into this video. Before we get started with our eyeshadow today, I'm going to be starting off with a little bit of skincare, just so that way while we're doing our eyeshadow, the products can really set and seep into the skin and everything looks nice and moisturized and whatnot. First things first, I am going to be moisturizing my skin with this right here. It's the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I really like this moisturizer just because it is lightweight, and this one's really good because it has hyaluronic acid, and that helps prevent breakouts. So this moisturizer is really good, definitely recommend it. And like I said, it's super lightweight. The main areas I apply it is around my nose right here. I am really dry and tend to get really flaky around these areas, so it's really important for me to put tons of moisturizer in those areas. Alright, next thing I am going to be applying is this right here, which is the Physicians Formula 24 Karat Serum. It does contain collagen, which helps make the skin look more youthful and just radiant and glowing. I apply this every night and day. It is my favorite serum, and I also like to apply it right before I apply my makeup as well. Once we're done with that, I am going to be applying primer already, just so that way, like I said, it can really seep into the skin and just have me looking glowy and dewy, and that way by the time we go in with our foundation, it is nice and dry and, you know, tacky. The two I'm going to be using today are these right here. The first one is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer, and the second one is by Wander Beauty, and it's the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. It looks like this. I received this in my BoxyCharm box this month, and I absolutely love it. It's an illuminating oil, and I just love the way it makes my skin look. So I just like to apply this. I like to apply this in the areas I tend to get dry. And please do not mind my nails. I do have a nail appointment on Friday to get these crappy things fixed. I already have one that popped off and one that's about to pop off. This freaking nail hurts so bad. I was getting something from my trunk before work, and I don't know how, but I accidentally like hit it and it went like this and just bent my nail. I'm surprised my nail didn't like break, but it hurt so bad, and it's been throbbing ever since. So I put a band-aid around it to kind of help it stop throbbing, and it helped a little bit, but it hurts so bad. I'm hoping it heals by Friday so that way I can get these nails off because they look gross. Now that our skincare is now complete, I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit on the face while we start working on our eyeshadow. The palette I'm going to be using today is the iluvsarahii times Colourpop Through My Eyes palette. This is one of my favorite palettes of all time. It is so pretty, and I have used it on my channel here before. I'm actually going to be recreating one of Karen's looks. I did a poll on Instagram posting these two pictures right here asking which one you wanted me to create. I actually am going to recreate both of them, but the first one I'm going to be doing is this look right here. It's super pretty. It's like this smoky winged out green shadow, hence the green backdrop. I love the way it looks. But anyway, I'm going to be recreating that look today. So before we start with the eyeshadow, I am going to go ahead and set my eyelids with some concealer. And the one I'm using is the Born This Way concealer in the shade Vanilla. And just so that way my concealer doesn't crease, I'm going to be picking up my Studio Fix MAC Press Powder in the shade C5.5, and I'm just going to be picking that up on a really big fluffy brush and just applying that all over the concealer so that way it doesn't move. The first shade we are going to be dipping into is this one right here, which is the shade Sandalwood. And I'll be picking up some of that shadow with a Morphe M573 brush. This is going to be my transition shade, and I'm going to apply it all over the lid. And in her look, she does kind of have it like dragged out and smoked out. So I am going to be taking this slightly past my brow. Next shade I am going to be grabbing is this one right here, which is the shade Canela. And I'm going to be picking up that one on a Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. And I'm going to be just placing this shadow directly in the crease. Oh, my finger hurts so bad. And I'm going to be picking up that first brush that we used to apply Sandalwood, and whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to use it to blend out the edges. Once I'm done applying those transition shades, I am going to be picking up this right here. I bought this on Amazon for I think $12, and it just has a whole bunch of different colors. This is what I use to apply my like color eyeliner and stuff that I use for like editorial looks. But I am going to be picking up a little bit of this like teal blue. It does have the camera's not really picking it up, but it does have a hint of green in it. And I'm just going to be picking up a little bit of that on a Morphe M32 brush. The reason why I'm applying this is because the next shade I am going to be picking up is this green metallic shade. But by placing this like blue green paint underneath, it's going to really help brighten up that metallic green. And I really want that green to stand out. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and apply it all the way up to the crease and where I plan to put the green shadow. And with this look, she didn't really do anything too neat and pretty. She just places the green shadow and kind of blends it out and makes everything look really nice and smoky. So I don't have to cut my crease or anything like that. I'm just placing this here so that I can really intensify that green shade. And once that's applied, I am going to be dipping into Emerald Dream. This is going to be the star of the look, and I'm just going to be picking up that with my finger first and applying it. And I'm going to apply it with my finger, and then afterwards I will blend everything out with a brush. Then I'm going to grab the Morphe M507 brush, pick up a little bit of that Emerald Dream shade and place it on the brush, and then start blending out the edges. And towards the end of the eyeshadow over here, I'll just start flicking it outward to kind of create that wing smoky effect. Once that's applied, I'm going to be grabbing the Morphe M149 brush and dipping into this shade right here, which is the shade Moody, and it's this really dark matte emerald green shade. I'll be picking up a little bit of that on my brush, and I'm going to apply it towards the end of my eye, kind of like eyeliner, and just smoke out the wing a little bit. Because if you notice in her picture, she does have a little bit of like a smoky eyeliner, but she didn't use black. You can tell that it's this green shade. And don't worry if it looks really messy and just not cute. We are going to be taking a makeup wipe and just going along the edge, and it's going to sharpen and clean everything up. And I'm going to pick up that M507 brush again and just go slightly over top to really blend everything out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing we did to this eye to this eye. The eyeshadow look is pretty much complete. I just need to grab a makeup wipe and clean up around here because it did have some fallout, and then really sharpen up those edges. I did leave my makeup wipes in the bathroom, so I'm going to go ahead and just go to my bathroom and do that really quickly, and I will be right back. I went ahead and cleaned up the eyeshadow with a makeup wipe, and as well as just applied my falsies off camera, just because, you know, you guys know the drill. I always do my eyelashes off camera. I might do a video dedicated to me showing you how to apply lashes for like beginners and whatnot. I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you guys know, maybe like on my Snap or Instagram, if I do decide to do that or not. You know, but if that is something you would like to see, definitely let me know. Let's go ahead and proceed on to our makeup. Up next is foundation. I am going to be using the Anastasia Luminous Foundation today. I've been loving the way this foundation leaves my skin. Ever since I tried it out, I have not been able to put it down. I really want to purchase the new Naked foundation and concealer. I think I'm gonna purchase it this weekend maybe. If you guys would like to see a video of me reviewing that foundation, definitely let me know. I'm really excited. I plan on buying it soon because I've heard really good things about that foundation. You guys see how this foundation leaves the skin? It is so pretty and luminous and just has me feeling really radiant throughout the day. For concealer today, I'm going to be using this one right here, which is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer. And I am going to be cream contouring today. For that, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, which is one of my favorite concealers to cream contour with. And to buff that out, I'm going to be using the Morphe E8 brush, which is one of my favorite cream contour brushes. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this brush right here, which is a complexion buffer brush, and I take this smaller end here and I use this to blend out the contour on my nose. Now that cream contour is done, I am going to be applying some setting powder, and you guys, I have found the best setting powder in the entire world, and I want to thank BoxyCharm because they sent it to me in this month's BoxyCharm box, and I am just beyond ecstatic because this is such a good product. And it is the Becca Cosmetics Hydrate, Mist, Set and Refresh powder. I literally love this stuff. When you apply it to your face, it is really like, it makes your face feel really cool and hydrated and like moist. I don't know how to explain it. You guys have to try it. It is such a good setting powder and I just love it. I love it. It doesn't dry me out, and it's kind of cool. It says right here, it says keep me close to keep me cool, and it's a cooling powder, so when you apply it to your face feels really cool. And then I'm just going to be dabbing a little bit. I'm going to be grabbing a little bit of that. It almost makes your face feel like it's wet, but it's not wet. It's just the powder cooling down your face. I don't know how to explain it, but you guys definitely have to try it out. While I let that set, I am going to be setting the cream contour with some bronzer today, and I'm going to be picking up the Morphe 8H palette and be applying this shade right here, which is the shade Donut, with the Morphe R2 brush. I am going to be using a different setting powder to carve out my cheeks, and I'm just going to use the one I always use, which is the Born This Way setting powder by Too Faced. And just for a little bit more coverage underneath the eyes, I am going to be picking up the Studio Fix Max setting powder and just applying a little bit of this underneath my eyes, just so that way nothing moves throughout the day, and also around my nose. I'm basically just using this powder to set the rest of my face. And then I'll just use that same brush to wipe away all the translucent powder. Most of the face is done. Up next is highlight, and I typically like to spray a little bit of setting spray first, then apply my highlight, and then spray it again just because I am extra like that. So I am going to be using the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. The highlighter we're going to be using today is this one right here, which is the Wet n Wild Golden Flower Crown highlighter, and this is such a pretty highlighter, and it is super affordable. But with these highlighters, I feel like you do have to add a little bit of setting spray just to make it really pop and stand out. But when you do, it applies so nice to the skin. Our highlighter is now applied, and to be setting our face one last time, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, just so that way my makeup can last all night long. Now on to my favorite part, which is the lips. In her picture, she does use a nude lip, which I plan to do that as well, but I noticed that in the picture she kind of has like an ombre-ish lip, to where like a little bit darker on the outer rim of her lips. So for that, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Brandy Wine. And then I'm going to be using the shade 951 by Colourpop. And then I'll just use my finger just to kind of blend the lip liner and lipstick into each other. For this look, she is wearing a gloss, so I am going to be using this lip gloss right here, which is the Luna by Luna lip gloss in the shade Venus. So the look is complete, but I was wondering why my face, or like why the makeup looked weird, and it's because I forgot to add eyeshadow to the waterline. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to grab a little bit of this shade right here, which is Moody, on an M326 brush, and I'll be picking up a little bit of that, and I'm just going to dab it as closest to the waterline as I can get it. I was wondering, I was like, man, my makeup looks weird, something looks off, I don't know what it is, and it was because I didn't have eyeshadow on the waterline. You want to make sure that you always connect it here at the bottom. That is what really ties everything together. And then I'm going to be picking up that really tiny, precise, equal toothbrush and grabbing this shade right here, which is called Lucido. And this is going to be the inner corner highlight, as well as the eyebrow. Last but not least is I'm going to coat the bottom of my lashes with mascara. And the mascara I'm using today is the Tarte Big Ego mascara. Alright, the look is now complete now that I added the shadow to the bottom of the waterline and mascara as well. I no longer look weird, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. Everything came out so bomb. I'm really glad I went ahead and did this look first. I really wanted to do the other one, but I'm really glad I did this one. It just looks so pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I would love you guys so much, and it would be greatly appreciated. And like I've said before, it never goes unnoticed. So just do it. Just hit that little subscribe button, you know, because it would just mean the world to me. But anyway, like I said, thank you so much, and I will see you guys next video. Bye.